January 11th, the eastern side of Nebraska was in the beginning stages of a massive winter storm for the second time in 1 week. But for Highway 81 rivals, they were not about to let this stop them. The fans showed up, the students showed up, not to mention even the Columbus High Pep Band showed up. This was the 2024 edition of Maroon Cup Rivals and Top 10 Squads, Norfolk and Columbus. Starting with the girls' duel, Columbus left 4 more weight classes open, spotting Norfolk 24 points. Nearly insurmountable, Norfolk proceeded to tack on 2 more pins from Kennedy Werner and Daisy Cleveland. The Discoverers, however, would push forward to score some points as well. Marissa Anderson scored a quick pin at 1:15 to add on 6 points. Gracie Trail persevered and came away with a pin. And not to mention, both Shevlin and Taylor pulled out gritty decisions in their matches as well. Even with those victories, Norfolk would still go on to win 48-30. Now to the top 10 boys matchup. The Panthers came out strong, scoring points in 4 of the first 5 weight classes. Jane Thompson, Tyler Zwingman started this one off strong at 190. Thompson scored 3 takedowns in the third to get the decision 9-5. Guerra added 6 more points for Norfolk with a quick pin at 285. Columbus left 106 open, and Trevor Caney pulled off another Norfolk comeback to get a narrow 5-3 decision at 113. The lone victory for the Discoverers in the first 5 matches was Jace Nelson at 215, who came away with a dominating 7-0 decision, leaving Norfolk with an 18-3 lead. The Discoverers started to push back. Levi Cerny added a 6-0 decision at 120. And Brendan Delano pinned Drew Galen in the first period to add a combined 9 points to Columbus's name, making it 18-12 in favor of Norfolk. As we hit the middle weights, it started to become a back and forth affair. Monroe picked up the 11-4 decision at 132 before he hit 138. Van Drill down 1 to Peterson late in third, struggling trying to find a couple points. He picks up the reversal at the buzzer, but wait. The officials will discuss this a little bit further, and what will they decide? They decide to only give him 1 point for the escape. Let's look at that one more time and look at that. Peterson had the leg, so good call by the officials as we move into sudden victory. And this is where Mason Peterson, he gets a takedown of Van Drill, and he wins the match in impressive fashion. Then we move on. Josiah Cum got the best of Eisenman in a 5-1 decision. And then it was Caden Brownlow striking back with a narrow 3-2 decision that made it 24-15. Norfolk with only 3 matches left in this one. Grape and Wagner went back and forth at 157 until Grape got Wagner on his back in the third for nearly a full minute to score a 6-4 decision in a match that was so close to a pin. Either way, it was now a 3-point duel as we moved on to 165. And that's where Jason Delano and Cruz Cabrera saw multiple reversals and near falls before Delano struck his move. Here he goes, he puts Cabrera on his back, and he gets the pin. Columbus would have been up by 3, but the officials took away a point for unsportsmanlike conduct, making 175 a winner-take-all. It was Hudson Waldo for Norfolk and Marcus Beltran for Columbus. The winner would decide the duel. And that means we bring it right in the middle of the action. It was 2-2 in the middle of the second when Beltran tussling with Waldro for a position. Neither one has control yet, but here comes Beltran spinning around and getting the takedown. And Beltran managed to keep Waldo scoreless for the rest of the match to give the Discoverers a dual victory with a 5-2 decision. The senior Marcus Beltran on senior night gives Columbus the dual victory over rivals Norfolk 29-24, and that is how the 2024 edition would end.